Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Scary to the
Max.
My name is Glenn, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host and son, Max, how are you doing this Sunday evening? Good, man. We just did our
Poppy Playtime.
Poppy Playtime episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember which episode number that was?
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime, but
Episode 3
of Scary to the Max.
Episode 4.
We're doing episode number 4 today, and we're going to be doing another spooky game, but what do you think? Is this game spookier than Poppy Playtime?
No,
it's not.
No.
Okay. Whew. Good. Because I actually heard from a few people who told me that they listened to our last episode about Poppy Playtime, and they said it was super scary. What did you think?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. Well, Rainbow Friends, which is the game that we're going to be talking about today in today's episode, is much less scary than Poppy Playtime.
And you kind of actually saw it in the last episode because we looked at the Rainbow Friends Legos.
We did look at the Rainbow Friends Legos in the last episode. In which segment?
No, that's not.
Shop Smart.
Yeah,
Shop Smart is the segment. I said, not really.
Yeah.
But what is the segment that we're going to be doing right now? What's it called?
I Stream, You Scream.
That's right. And what do we do in I Stream, You Scream?
We spin a wheel.
We spin a wheel and tell me.
What we get.
Tell me what type of things is on this wheel. Trailers. That's right. In I Stream, You Scream, we spin the wheel from wheelofnames.com, and on this wheel is a whole bunch of different trailers for different spooky movies, shows, and what have you that we think kids might enjoy. So we have on the wheel right now, can you read this one?
Monster Hat.
That's one, yep.
City of Ghosts.
I think it's either Irax or Arax. Yeah. And that's actually a short film that's on Netflix. It's only 15 minutes long, so it's a short one. But we're going to go ahead, and as always, Max, you are going to grab the mouse and click to spin the wheel. Let's give it a click. The wheel is spinning, and City of Ghosts is what we're going to be watching today. Max, are you ready to check out City of Ghosts?
Yes.
All right, let's take a peek at the trailer.
Hi, I'm Zelda, and welcome to City of Ghosts. Our family has lived here forever. I wanted to find more ghosts. And I found other friends who are just like me.
I'm Eva, and I live in Lamert Park.
My name is Thomas. I'm the Ghost Club Artifact Specialist.
Peter, it's me. I'm Peter.
In our show, we, the Ghost Team, we look for ghosts around the city to tell us their stories.
What? Your mom's a ghost?
Yeah, it's definitely a ghost.
Aren't you cold in there, Miss Ghost?
Hey, the voice.
Can you hear it? We think this ghost is a drummer, looking for people to dig on its beat. Hey, that's my ghost friend.
All right, Max, that was City of Ghosts. It is actually a series on Netflix, so it's a show, not a movie. How does City of Ghosts look?
Pretty good.
City of Ghosts looks pretty cool.
It's 3D.
It is a little bit 3D. It's got like it uses a type of animation where it's almost like it looks like it's cut out with paper. It's at some points anyway. I think it looks pretty cool. I would definitely watch that. Would you watch it with me?
Yeah.
Awesome. So now we're going to move into one of your favorite segments that I always try to make a surprise. Do you remember what it's called?
Shop Smart.
Shop Smart.
Shop Smart.
In Shop Smart, we go to usually Amazon and try to pick out different spooky / scary themed toys. So
Spooky and scary mean the same thing.
yeah, they do kind of mean the same thing. What is it called when two words mean the same thing? They are, do you know?
No.
Synonyms.
No.
Have you heard that before?
No.
No? All right. Well, hey, we try to be educational here. So let's take a look, and we'll look at the very first thing here on Shop Smart, and it is expensive. This is the Funko Advent Calendar. 13 days spooky Halloween countdown calendar. 13 Pocket Pop horror franchise vinyl figures.
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's $38.54, but it's kind of like sold out a little bit. Amazon's not selling it. It's only like other people on Amazon are selling it. So this might not be the actual price that it normally is for sale. But
$38.54 it is.
$38.54 right now. Now we had some kind of looking like Funko Pop figures on the last show, but they were like weren't they called like YouTube's figures or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, U2's,
and they were the Poppy Playtime vinyl. But
Yeah.
because it is the holiday season, and you have not one, but you do 2 advent calendars, right?
Yes.
And even our cat Fritz has an advent calendar that we have to have him
What?
open. Yeah, I got Fritz an advent calendar.
What?
So if you are out there and you want your pets to take part in the holiday season of opening advent calendars, they have advent calendars for dogs and for cats at Aldi. You can check it. You can grab them. They're like they're not 20. They're like $9 and change.
$9. That's pretty good. I mean, for a cat advent the calendar you got, but can I see him open it today?
Yeah, we'll open it. We'll have him open it today. But right now, we're going to be talking about the Funko Advent Calendar, 13-day spooky Halloween horror countdown. So you open it up, and it's got these like creepy windows with skulls. It's got 13 of them, and you just pop them open, and you see what's in there. They don't really tell you what's going to be in it. They kind of give you a hint. You might get Jack from The Shining, or maybe Freddy Krueger, but they don't really tell you or give you like a clue. Well, this is a whole page here of different advent calendars. But look, they do have a picture of all the figures that are in this one. And there are some really good ones in here that they show you. If you don't want to know what's in here, then like skip this part. But I will tell you that you do get a good variety of them. You got Beetlejuice in here, Beetlejuice and Lydia, Jack from The Shining. You have who's that? Jason. You have Annabelle and the Nun. You have Freddy Krueger. You have Pennywise. You have the twins from The Shining. It looks like you might be able to get doubles. This one, they actually have 2 Pennywises. I would not want to get doubles if I bought an advent calendar.
Yeah.
I would not be happy about that, especially if it was expensive. That would not be cool. It actually looks like they are not necessarily doubles. It's the same character with a slightly different like facial features. So just something to keep in mind on this one. Not really too cool with the doubles, but it is pretty neat. 13 pops for about $39. So it's like $3 a pop.
Not 39.
Not 39. You're right. Not 39.
Why did you do that in our show?
All right. 38.54. I'm sorry. So let's move on to this next one, which is this is a 370-piece Halloween building block kit. They put like every like keyword in the world in here. I'll link to this in the show notes. It's $21. And
what do you mean 21?
Well, it's $20.99. Okay, all right. And this is basically like a little Lego Halloween party kit. And tell me about some of these figures that you see in here, Max. What do you see?
I see a drumming zombie skeleton.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Rocky out pumpkin head.
Yep, a pumpkin head rocking guy.
Vampire ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolf.
Yeah. Werewolf DJ, a witch, but yeah, basically it is like
flying green thingy.
Yeah, like a ghost or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, what
There's a spider floating around back there. It's like a Halloween like nightclub party place. It's got speakers and all types of stuff. It's weird. But if you like Legos and you like spooky things, you might like this. $20.99. Not the best item that we've had on the show. And then last, this is crazy. Now we're spending all the money. This is the Lego Icons Haunted House. And Max, how much money is this?
$299.95.
Yeah, $299.95. This is they call it, it's the building set for adults. 3,231 pieces. And it is pretty awesome looking. It opens up, and what are some things that you see in here?
Painting.
There is a like movable / changeable painting. There is a mummy tomb. There is a like spooky looking organ. It looks like you get a ghost, like a fancy gentleman. I don't really know what that is.
Fancy gentleman.
There is a skeleton
With
hanging
a
from the
bulb.
ceiling. This thing is super, super interactive. If you haven't seen it before, you definitely owe it to yourself to go and check it out. There are all types of really cool things that it does. You can actually also, it has like a light kit that you can buy for it, and it's crazy. But it is a lot of money. $300 is a bunch of. You can control the elevator in it with an app.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It looks really, really cool. It's just one of those things that takes a long time to build because it's so big.
Paradise Islands.
They do have other sets too, but this looks cool. I would not as much as I would want to play with it. I don't think I would want to spend that much time to build it. I like having the Legos when they're built, but I don't actually like building something this big. It just takes too long. It's not for me. But take a peek in our show notes and check out everything featured over here on Shop Smart, and you'll get maybe you'll get some ideas for the holiday season.
Toy?
That is the last toy we got. We got 3 toys, and then we talked about City of Ghosts, and now we're on to the main feature, and we're going to be talking about
Blue.
We're going to be talking about Blue, but what game are we going to be talking about?
Rainbow Friends.
Rainbow Friends, that's right. And where can people play Rainbow Friends?
Roblox.
That's right. Roblox is where we can play it. You can play Roblox on a computer. You play Roblox on what?
Tablet.
Which one do you have?
Fire.
The Fire tablet. It works pretty good on there. And then, of course, you can play Roblox also on, I think they have it for Xbox as well.
Yeah.
Which is
They
pretty.
have it on Xbox.
Yes, yeah, which is pretty cool. But could you give me like an idea basically of like what happens when you start up Rainbow Friends? Because not everybody is as familiar with it as you and I.
You have to hide from these colored monsters while they're trying to kill you, and you have to bring stuff to the feeder room. Follow the blue arrows to get there.
That is, you are correct. You do have to go through, there's different levels, and you have to bring these different blocks into a room called the theater room.
They're not all blocks. They're not always blocks. They're not all blocks.
You're right, they're not all blocks. They're
But
blocks
it
sometimes.
starts as blocks.
It starts as blocks, and then what else can it be?
It's blocks, food packets, fuses, and then batteries.
And look at that. You got pretty much everything. And where is this theater room? It's located in what?
The place.
The place. And the place is, do you remember the name of it?
Oddworld.
Oddworld. And Oddworld is an amusement park. And as soon as you start Rainbow Friends, you're almost going on like a field trip to this place, this Oddworld, this amusement park. And then you end up getting kind of like, they say abducted or kidnapped by somebody.
It's lost.
Okay, or
you get lost.
You get lost.
You get lost because the bus goes into this place that says "Do not enter." Yeah, let's go to the "Do not enter" place.
Yep. You start off riding.
Bad idea.
You start off riding on this bus, and then you end up in this weird place, the Oddworld amusement park, and you have to do all these tasks. And what happens after you complete a round of tasks?
Another monster comes out.
That's right. And it's a multiplayer game, which is pretty cool. Do you know how many other people you play with at one time?
I think it's 15 or 16.
I think you're right. So basically, when you start, you're playing with a bunch of other people, and you are tasked to go through and collect these items and return them to a certain location. And then once that happens, one night ends, and then we get introduced to another monster. Can you tell me about some of the monsters that are in this game?
Blue jumps out like, I don't know, whenever he wants and chases you.
Okay, so there's one monster, and his name is Blue.
He cannot hide you. He cannot see you in your box or locker or vent but for the box, if he sees you go in it, he can get you if you're in it.
All right, so let me see if I get this straight. We're doing all these different tasks, and each round a new monster comes out, and Blue can't see you if you're in a box? What are we doing with boxes?
You hide them.
We hide in special boxes so that the monsters can't get us. And Blue can only see us if we're not in the box. Is that right?
Unless he sees you go in the box, he can kill you.
Okay, so basically, Blue needs to see you either out of the box or like just putting the box on. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then each different monster at each different like round of tasks, they all have different powers. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Tell me about maybe two of the other monsters. Tell me what their powers are.
So these are the abilities.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
See, touch, path, feel.
Okay, so basically they either have to see you, touch you, you have to go on a special path, or they have to feel you. Is that right?
Yeah, because if Purple feels you, he can grab you while he's in the vents.
And what's this path thing that you're talking about?
Orange's path.
Okay, and what is that like?
It does like... and the path with triangles comes out, and that's when orange will come out.
And what happens if you jump on this orange triangle path?
Orange gets you.
He gets you. Okay, so you get a little bit of a warning before orange comes out. You'll see the path, and then basically you're okay as long as you're not on the path. Is that right?
Yeah, or you're out of your box.
Or you're out of the box.
Or
okay.
out of sight.
Do the different monsters come out at the same time, or is it just one monster each level? Or each round, I should say.
They're all at the same time.
They're at the same time. So when you're on task 3, there's 3 monsters out. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Is it always the same order? Is Blue always first?
What do you mean? Yes. Blue's...
Yeah.
It's always the same order.
It's always the same one. And you always see every monster every time you play. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. And it looks like the order is blue, green, orange, and then purple.
Red.
And then red is the last one. And
Red's a scientist. He's the creator of Rainbow Friends.
He's the boss then, is that right?
He created the Rainbow Friends.
Okay. And then after we finish all the levels and we've completed all the tasks, what happens at the end? Have we beat the game?
No.
Ugh. Go ahead, tell me. What happens?
Goodbye party.
We get the goodbye party. And what happens at the goodbye party?
Blue's sitting on the stage and there are no more boxes or places to hide.
And then what do we have to do?
You have to go through a vent, and I think there's a toxic waste cleaning the floor somewhere. And Blue chases you through the vent, and then you have to crouch. And then once you make it through the vent, you have to crouch through this hole, and then you escape.
Okay, so basically at the end, after everything's done, you can't hide anymore, and you have to do this chase through the vents, but if you get out of the vents successfully, you win.
You have to go through the hole.
You have to go through a hole to get out. Okay, but then you win.
Yeah.
Is Blue the only person chasing you at the end?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and is the chase hard?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Because I just died to toxic green.
Toxic green. Have you beaten it before?
No.
You've never beaten
My
it.
cousins have, but yeah, I have. I've never.
You haven't beaten it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't make it to the goodbye party.
Yeah. Have you been to the goodbye party a couple times or just
once?
Just once? Yeah.
One time I was trying to get there, but I think I died.
Yeah. I actually got
No, I just left because I was on the last round, but there was nobody else except me, so I was like, I will leave.
So you gave it up. Yeah. I've made it to the level right before the goodbye party, and then I lost. So I've never made it to the goodbye party, so I haven't actually fully beat Rainbow Friends yet. But
you haven't even died at the last.
No, I haven't even made it to the last part. But I like Rainbow Friends. I think it's pretty fun, and I definitely think it's less scary than Poppy Playtime. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Poppy Playtime is a lot more like in your face. There's jump scares and stuff like that, and there's not really that many jump scares in Rainbow Friends.
Just he stares at you.
Yeah, the jump scares like in Rainbow Friends are like really like toned down. They're really not that creepy. Which is good. And I kind of like doing the tasks. I like playing the game. I like trying to find the stuff that's in there.
I just like hiding.
Well, you know what? You've got a good strategy, because normally I see you hiding in the box, and then other people are running around getting the stuff.
Or hiding in the vents. And it doesn't matter if you collect all the items or you help in the task. You just have to make it to the next night. So if you want to hide out in the box and let a lot of other people risk it by being out of the box and complete the task, they can do it for you. You do move a lot faster when you're not in the box. When you're in the box, you kind of like really crawl. And you can do tasks when you're in the box, right? Yes.
Do you do the tasks when you're in the box, or do you just hide?
I just hide unless it's the first round, because I could literally just hide in the box forever.
You can. You could hide in the box the whole time if you want and let people beat it for you. But I do have a lot of fun running around and playing the game. I like it. It kind of feels like hide and seek a little bit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And one of the cool things about this game is that there's not anything that you have to pay money for to be
Unless
better
you
at
want a moon box.
Now, what does the moon box do? Because you at the end,
it protects you.
Okay.
So every box just protects you a little bit more.
Okay. So because at the end, when it's all done, you get some points that you can use to get another box, and the different boxes have different powers.
Oh, and if you want to get like diamonds, you have to pay real money.
Yeah, but there's tons of stuff you can do, and you can get a better box without paying real money.
The moon box is the best box.
What makes the moon box so good?
I think this is a fact, but I don't know.
It's okay. What do you think?
It's considered the best box ever in the game.
It's considered the best, but do you know why?
It's the strongest.
You think it's the strongest? Well, you see, that's one of the beauties about doing a podcast. We can actually go through and we can check.
There's the moon box.
I see the moon box. So actually, the moon box apparently is pretty rare. It does look like a moon. It's only about a 5% chance, and you can't buy it. I don't really see what it does that makes it better, but it does look really cool, and it is pretty rare.
Can you look up? Can green kill you in a moon box?
No, I think they probably could, but it doesn't really say there about the special powers of the moon box. But that's definitely something that you can find out. If anybody knows out there if that you can do that, by all means, send us a message over on Twitter at ScaryToTheMax, and we can talk a little bit about Rainbow Friends.
Yeah.
Now, Max, what do you think? What's better, Poppy Playtime or Rainbow Friends? Or which one do you like more? Because we don't really know which one's better.
I don't really know.
You're not sure?
No. Not sure.
It is hard to pick. I like them both, but I feel like I might like Rainbow Friends more. Rainbow Friends is the cool thing about when you beat Rainbow Friends is that you can keep playing it over and over again, and like it might be different each time you play.
Because there's chapter 2.
There's chapter 2,
Friends, but
yeah.
not out.
Not out. That's
not
true.
Out.
Apparently, there might be another chapter of Rainbow Friends. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I like Rainbow Friends.
They're making chapter 2.
That's what I hear.
I know that.
You know it.
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to stay tuned. We'll definitely keep you guys updated if there is another chapter of Rainbow Friends for sure.
We're definitely gonna do an episode. Still have to be chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime.
We do. We are still working on chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime. And there's been a new Poppy game announced, and maybe we'll talk about that soon. Project Playtime, a multiplayer game. But Rainbow Friends was fun. I had fun playing Rainbow Friends. I hope I get to beat it. Thank you, Max, for showing me Rainbow Friends.
Sometime soon, if you want me to help you go to the goodbye party, I can actually probably do that.
That would be good.
I just hide and if I'm the only one left, I just give up.
You know, that does work. But if you were listening to this and you thought that Rainbow Friends might be a little bit of a better choice than Poppy Playtime because it's less scary and there's really nothing too creepy in it and there's really no violence in it either, you might want to check out Rainbow Friends. It's definitely a good time. How scary would you say Rainbow Friends is, Max?
Scary.
Okay, but it's not too scary.
Yeah, not as scary as Huggy.
That's Huggy Wuggy. All right, that is fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you as always for listening to the show, and we will see you right here next time on Scary to the
Max.